The events I will be attending is a Halloween party at the Compass House, which is for homeless families. And then I will be going to a court hearing and watching some family law court hearings. And finally, I am going to be hanging little flyers on people's doorknobs to spread the word about the biggest hawk in North America coming locally to Covington, and they're going to do a whole presentation about it and do a whole educational thing about rehabilitation of birds. So I'm here with my mom, and we're going to go volunteer at the Compass House, which is a facility for homeless people who have nowhere else to live, and we're going to help out with the Halloween party, and there's going to be lots of kids there, and I'm going with her Lions Club, and it's a club that's like a volunteering organization, and they help a lot of people with glasses when they need glasses and raising money. The civic impact is going to help the kids a lot who are less fortunate and don't have a stable place to live, and it'll help them feel involved and get to celebrate a holiday that most kids get to celebrate and that maybe they don't get to as often or don't get the privilege to, and we get to help them feel welcomed and accepted and just get to have fun when maybe they wouldn't get to feel as carefree all the time. I'm really excited, and I think it'll be a good time.
We're all Lions members. Come here.
Yeah, and they cover 81.
So volunteering at the Compass House was really great, and I got to meet a lot of little kids. There were probably about 15 to 20 kids there, all with some parents. There were some old people there, and I learned a lot more about Compass, and it's started out a lot for veterans or who don't have any place to stay. A lot of them have some sort of disability because of their military serve. Some of the little kids there were foster kids who have been moved around. I talked to this one little boy, and he told me how he came from Montana and came here to be with his cousin because he was moved foster homes. And there were just a lot of families there, and they were all really great. And I had a lot of fun, like decorating and then playing games with kids and seeing how like they were just so excited about like just the little games that we played with them, and I had a really good time. And I would totally consider helping my mom out with it again next time the Lions helps out the Compass House. Also, I just wanted to mention that I didn't have any videos of me playing games with the kids because I didn't want to take videos of the kids because that's illegal without parental consent. Okay, so I'm about to go to the Regional Justice Center in Kent to watch a couple court hearings, and I'm really excited because I think law is really interesting, and I did a job shadow watching a court hearing, and so I really enjoy it. And we're going to watch probably just a couple family law hearings, and my mom, who is an attorney, she said that usually they're kind of short. Some of them can be, so I'm planning to just stay there and watch like a lot of them, as many as it takes for a couple hours. Hopefully I'll catch like a longer one, but we'll see. And yeah.
You know, what I understand of it is this much. But I think I have a fairly good handle on what's been going on, at least over the last 17. I have some concerns about how forthcoming or not Ms. Lay's been, not only with Mr. Sanchez as far as where the child has been, but with the court.
I just came back from the Regional Justice Center and I watched about 4 hearings over the span of 2 hours. The first one was a little bit longer than the other ones, and it was basically like a parenting plan modification where mom versus the dad wanted different parenting plans. So the mom wanted the dad to only have the child every second weekend, while the dad wanted 50-50 custody. And so it was just basically them going back and forth between the two parties and talking. The commissioner made a decision on what the parenting plan should be. The other ones were a lot shorter. The second one I watched was a guy who came in from jail, and he was still in his handcuffs, like he came in handcuffs and everything, and he had been sent to jail because he hasn't been paying his child support. A lot of the other ones were similar to that, all having to do with child support. So obviously the court system is very important when it comes to people committing crimes and receiving justified punishment. And specifically, the family law court is really important for the well-being of their children, as they can't decide themselves the situations that they are born into, which parents they get to see, what kind of abuse is happening, just everything for the well-being of the child. It's important to have laws that enforce certain conditions for children to make sure that they are raised well and properly. It's really important to have a third-party opinion when it comes to family disputes and what to do with a child between parents, because obviously both sides of the parents are very biased, and so it's important to have a court make those decisions to ensure the well-being of the child. There's an event happening Sunday, November 19th, and Wings of Fall is bringing one of the largest predatory birds in North America, to the Lake Sawyer Veterinary Hospital. They're going to have educational talks about the bird and some other birds as well they're going to bring for the event, and it happens at 12 on Sunday, and I'm helping Lake Sawyer Veterinary Hospital spread the word by hanging little flyers about it on people's doorknobs at their houses in neighborhoods that I'm assuming like around the hospital. So I'm putting these on doors. So I just got done volunteering for the Lake Sawyer Veterinary Hospital, and I spent about probably an hour and a half with a couple of other girls going through some neighborhoods around Lake Sawyer area and putting all the flyers on the doors with the rubber bands. I think the civic impact for spreading the word about birds and the rehabilitation of those birds is that it helps people be more aware of the animals that we share the earth with. That way, when people are more educated on these animals and the dangers they may be facing, they would be more inclined to help these animals and maybe volunteer, and especially seeing these animals in person and getting to see how people interact with them and how we can live in harmony with them on this earth. I think it would really show people how important it is for us to make sure that we can serve their population and understand how important it is for rehabilitation and to keep these animals like on this earth. All 3 activities I participated in were important in helping the community and educating myself and others about the world around us. Community service is vital to society because it has a large impact on the unity of people and helping those who need it most. Those in need are still a part of us, and they deserve to feel accepted and cared about. Dedicating time for free is not only largely beneficial to the community, but I believe it's beneficial to us as well who are volunteering. I feel that helping without expecting anything in return is actually very rewarding. It's a feeling you can't really get doing anything else. This project helps students realize that there is more than just the close people around us that we see every day. There are people who go out of their way and dedicate their own time to helping out of the goodness of their hearts that we don't even know about. There are people suffering and in need that we don't even know about. There's a lot of things that us as students need to learn about our world still. And working with those in need really made me realize how fortunate I am and how important it is to give back to the society that you live in.